Alright, I think that's good. That seems pretty. Yo, Mike. Alright, Mike does work. I'm just a little stupid. Alrighty. Cool. Let's, shoot. Just gotta reload. Yellow Dave. Alright, we're gonna, alright, cool. And now, if we just put this here, I can read chat and play the funny cat game at the same time. Just gonna boop. There we go. Alright. Pin. Sick. Okie dokie. Alright, we're gonna play one shot. Funny cat game. I was supposed to play this Saturday, yeah. I've been waiting to play this for like, I think 5 days now. I think 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. 4 days. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, we're playing the funny pancake game. 10-year anniversary of One Shot. I love this series too much. I'm turning this into both a video and streaming it just because. Which, you know, now that I think of it, I should probably, bam. Alright. Let's get started with the funny. Hi everyone! As you know, it's the 10-year anniversary of One Shot. Well, the original version anyways. So I thought I'd decorate the cafe. We opened extra early today, so nobody's shown up yet. Except me! Yeah! Ow! My hand! I hurt my hand really badly yesterday, and it still hurts, but yay! Yay! I can't clap for NIKO. Okay, that's enough. Oh, okay. Alright, this is my little headcanon. Since I just completed the main game, not the Solstice route for One Shot, and I let NIKO stay here. What I did, my headcanon is that this is happening after NIKO is staying here. I'm here on a very special mission today. Can you guess what it is? Does it involve a celebration cake? Of the pan variety? Pancakes? What the hell? I hate myself. How do you know? You, literally told me a minute ago before the camera turned on. Oh, right. Today, I'll be showing everyone how to make Mama's special pancakes. And he'll be helping. Because he's a grown-up, and I'm not old enough to use stone without adult supervision. But, did you, like, set things on fire before? I think God counts as adult supervision. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, then follow me to the kitchen. Okay? What if I just did? Oh, we can't. Alright, is it possible for me? No, it's fine. This is the kitchen. I cleaned it up pretty good. You'd never know what we had. You'd never know that we had a fire last week. Another one? Right. Robots are surprisingly flammable. Huh. Alright. No, let's use the cell phone by myself. Frying pan! Makes pancakes. That's the sink. It's shipping. A fancy coffee machine. Coffee is for grown-ups. But what if we're... This is the storage room. It's cold, so you shouldn't go in. And that's the pantry. It doesn't actually have pans in it. Lame. That's a fridge. Yeah, I'm very heavily aware of fridges. My friend loves eating them and taking them. My coworkers aren't here because they're still getting repaired for fire damage, so we won't have extra help today. Do you think you can handle it? Of course. I help Mama out in the kitchen all the time. I'm trying to find a good position to sit in. Alright, whatever. Especially when making pancakes. I even wrote down the recipe. Alright. Oh my god, I love that. Dude. Amazing. Whoa. So many pages. Hold on, just a sec. Let me... Yeah. I'm trying to get in a comfy position. I don't have a chair with me, sadly. Not yet. Whoa. So many pages. Recipe. Oh my god, he drew the special S. He drew the special S. Oh my god. Love NIKO. Alright. Part 1. I need a pan. It's surprisingly enough legible for... And surprisingly legible. Crayon. Like I said, these pancakes are very special, so I wrote a lot. It takes Mama a long time to make, start to finish. She even makes the syrup herself. Wow. Sounds like a lot of work. Sometimes, in life, you gotta work hard. Oh, it says here that we would need cups of things. What are cups? Huh? Yeah, aren't you? Don't you? Measuring cups? You have to measure cups? You own a cafe. You pour people coffee. Do you do that without measuring? Not sure if I get it. Don't you cook for your job? How do you cook without measuring cups? Measuring spoons? How do you know how much flour to use? I weigh it. Oh yeah, I hear that people in the city do that. Sounds like a hassle. You have to use a scale every time they cook. Well, we do live in a city. No, not your city. My city. The cities we have back home. Ah, right. Using a scale all the time sounds hard. It'd be much easier if we had measuring cups and spoons. I still don't know what those are, though. Like, amount-wise? Maybe we need to get some help, hon. Ah, you brought a friend. Yep, and he's willing to help us. I definitely didn't take him. Willing isn't exactly the right word here. Wait. Why are we measuring cups? Did he get taller? Yeah. Oh, while you were gone, I dug this thing out from storage. Ew, what is it? Why don't you turn on the switch to find out? Whoa. Oh, a music player. Wait, what? I thought it would be fitting here. Does it play any other songs? It's only the birthday song, I'm afraid. I want to play heavy metal like in the cooking shows. What? It's also kind of funny that you have to light it on fire every time. I know. I like it though. Fire's cool. Fire is hot, actually. I think it's a level 3 safety violation and therefore extremely stupid. Don't worry, the candle isn't real. Convincing though, right? Oh. Then it's just stupid. Wait. Oh my god, I remember. I was listening. Alright. last week, Night Margin did like a bunch of special things for One Shot for the 10-year anniversary. Actually, I have some of it in my files. Like there were desktop organizers. There were coloring pages, and hold on, let me see. Funny art. Where is it? Where's the from NIKO? Where's the from NIKO? There. There's this. There's this. There's this. There we go. I know, it's an adorable little thing. I love it. I love this game, if you couldn't tell. I love this franchise. And also, yeah, so the creator of Night Margin did a bunch of streams as well, making art and music. And this is the music, which is very cool. This is the music they were making. Anyways, enough of hearing me ramble. Any new dialogue? Alright. Oh, hello. I don't think I've seen you around before. Nice to meet you. Don't get your hopes up. I don't do nice. Man, Prophet Bot, what? That's just what he wants you to think. Hush. Come on, Prophet Bot, lighten up a little. This better be good. Of course. I won't call you if it wasn't an emergency. A dire sticky, sugary, delicious emergency. I can read, I swear. You want me to do your gram conversions, don't you? Maybe. So much for this not being a pain in the... Assuming that you do not need perfect conversions, I should be able to help. This world is only calibrated to the metric system, and my database and other units only have a limited sample size that do not account for various contingencies. So it might not be exactly... How much does a cup of flour weigh? 120 grams, roughly. Whoa, you answered that so fast. A simple query like that does not take long to... How much does 3 cups of water weigh? 720 grams. How about half a cup of beans? Depends on the bean. Pinto. 70 grams. And why do you even need beans to make pancakes? How about 100 cups of ice cream? Vanilla. 21,400 grams, or 2.14 kilograms. Are you having fun? Is a kilogram of steel heavier than a kilogram of feathers? Do not test my patience. Frankly, I do not understand why anyone would not use the metric system. It seems hard. Like something you do in a lab, not in the kitchen. The kitchen is kind of like a lab when you think about it. Cooking is basically chemistry in its own way. Now that Proto's here to help us, we can continue. For those of you following along, you would need a gram scale. But if you have measuring cups and spoons like I do at home, you could use those instead. It would probably be a lot easier. Next up is ingredients. Since the recipe is so long, we should probably split it into 3 parts. It kinda is 3 recipes in one. That's what Mama does. You have to do it in a specific order for the best results. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. Quite the list we have here. I know fire is dangerous, but I like looking at it. I know. Do you know that you can stare at fire with just sunglasses and a magnifying glass? Really? Yep. But don't try it on your own, okay? Of course not. For some reason, all of a sudden I wish I still had the sun. I'm surrounded by lunatics. Fun fact, guys. NIKO is canonically a arsonist. Alright, according to the creator. Pancakes are my favorite food, but what's yours? Good question. I'm not sure I have one. But because it changes all the time. Reduced to a calculator. He is our calculator. Ow! My hand! I'm good, chat. I think. I might be good. I don't know.
These are hazelnuts. Mama always tells me this step where she turns hazelnuts into hazelnut candy. Sprinkling that on top of the pancakes later. She also says this recipe is pretty dangerous for a kid. So I normally only help with the first steps.
Oh.
First, I cut a piece of parchment paper with scissors, put it on the baking pan, or anything that's heat-proof. Then, you need to get a knife and cutting board. I'm not old enough to use knives on my own either, so you'll have to do this part.
Okay.
Take about half a cup of hazelnuts,
65 grams.
and cut them up like this. Then you pick out all of these big pieces. You don't want the crumbs because they'll burn. You can save the crumbs and just mix it with the hazelnut flour though.
Smart.
Now you need a frying pan, but not for pancakes. Toast the hazelnut pieces on the pan on low or medium heat for 5 minutes until they turn brown and smell nice.
You okay? No!
Careful though, you don't want it to burn.
They won't burn if I'm stirring them the whole time. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Oh, I think it's just about done.
Whoa, that's so fast. It's only been 3 minutes.
All stoves and pans are a little different, so they heat up at different speeds.
Okay. Then you turn up the heat and dump out all the hazelnuts into a plate or a bowl.
Or just the counter if it's clean. No, you don't want to get the counter dirty.
Then you wipe down the pan really good with a damp towel to get rid of all the burn bits.
You can put the pan back on the warm stove to evaporate off the water. Leave the pan dry for the next step.
Now the skin should be loose on the hazelnut pieces, so you can rub the pieces between your hands to get all the skin off. Are they cool enough to touch yet?
Yeah.
Oh, let me do it. Let me do it. Mama always lets me do this part. I like to use my sleeves. Wait, I'm always in a rush to wash my coat afterwards. Use your bare hands, it'll probably take longer.
Why not just use a towel?
Smart! But, skin will come off, and that's okay. All the skin will come off, and that's okay. Then put all the hazelnut pieces back into the pan. Just like last time, don't put in any crumbs.
I'll just throw the crumbs away this time, since it's mostly just skin and burnt bits anyways. I wish I could cook. I wish I could cook. I wish I could be cooking this while on stream. But no, I'm stuck sitting on the floor watching as these guys enjoy themselves cooking pancakes. I'm just sitting here wishing I could cook pancakes.
Then you add a quarter of a cup of sugar to the pan.
50 grams.
Then turn the pan on medium heat to melt the sugar while stirring the pan. Mama says melted sugar is super hot, so it can really hurt if you touch it. I'll stay over here. Can't believe something as tasty as sugar can be so dangerous. Sugar should start to melt in around 5 minutes.
Might be different for this stove though.
Once it melts, stir it even more. You want to melt all the sugar and coat all the hazelnut pieces with it. Mama usually keeps it on stove for another 3 minutes or so for all the sugar to melt.
Okay, I'll keep stirring.
Be careful, okay?
I'll be fine. Oh! Did you burn yourself? Nope. Just surprises me as it melted as fast as it did.
Don't scare me like that.
I think it's done though.
Okay. Take it off the heat. Hurry. Then you just dump everything out again. It's time to, this time, into the parchment paper.
I'll pour it in a thin layer, since I assume you won't want big clusters. That'll be tough to break up later.
They'll stick together at least a little bit. And again, it's really hot, so definitely don't touch it. But once it's cool, you can chop them up on a cutting board. Don't try to break them up with your hands, though. Sugar can be sharp as glass. Another cruel betrayal by the world's most delicious substance.
Okay, it's all chopped up now.
Do you have a jar or airtight container? That'll keep them crunchy while we make other things. Otherwise, the sugar will get sticky after a while. Say, why is that?
Why are you looking in my direction?
Because you're the smartest guy here.
Because sugar has high hydroscopic properties, which means it attracts the water molecules in the air. Correct. The water molecules would then disrupt the crystal structure of the hardened sugar you just made. You heated the sugar up to about 150 degrees Celsius, also referred to as hard crack stage. In this stage, the sugar is hard and brittle and crunchy. But as the hardened sugar continues to pull moisture from the air, and thus disrupting its crystal structure, it will lose its brittleness. Water is able to do this because it has a polar molecule, which means that it has two differently charged regions. The oxygen atom holds a partially negative charge, while the two hydrogen atoms hold a partially positively charged. This polarity gives water the ability to attract other polar molecules, and not only that, the pair of hydrogen bonds in the water molecule also... This goes on for another 5 minutes. Come on, come on, school's out. I need to learn some stuff.
I'm learning words.
I'll just go put these in a jar of some silicone gel packets. Silicone gel, a form of silicon dioxide, is extremely porous with a large surface area that facilitates in moisture absorption and retention. It has the ability to absorb 40% of its own weight in water and is used as commercial desiccant. In our case, it would absorb all the moisture in a small enclosed space. The sealed jar.
Good to know. Pancakes are
Frankly, I do not understand why anyone would not use the metric system.
It seems hard when you do in a lab.
Reduced to a calculator. Man, I wish there was new dialogue.
We're making the syrup next.
Oh, syrup is super simple to make.
Well, I think it's scary, because we're melting sugar again. I'll stay over here, away from the stove.
Okay, we cut the butter at least. We'll need 2 tablespoons of it. 30 grams. Cut it into smaller pieces with a butter knife.
Butter knife is safe for little old me.
On my side, we'll need a cup of brown sugar. 208 grams, which goes into the saucepan along with half a cup of water. I feel bad for Profit Bot. His only purpose in this is just be a calculator. Be smart. Nobody's giving him a thank you. NIKO, I expect you to give Profit Bot a hug at the end of this game. Or somebody, at least. Please, he deserves it. Which goes in the saucepan along with half of the cup of water. 120 grams. Mix together with a small whisk and then heat over the high heat while constantly stirring.
Oh, don't forget to add the maple syrup.
Wait, why do you need syrup? Hold on, I'm Canadian. I'm grabbing it. 2 tablespoons, right? 40 grams.
Say, why do we have to cook this syrup to melt it? When maple syrup always stays a liquid.
Ask your mother. You're looking at me again. Maple syrup contains inverted sugars, which are structurally different from table sugar. Inverted sugars have better moisture retention properties and do not readily crystallize. It's typical to add invert sugar to syrup made with regular sugar in order to prevent the mixture from recrystallizing, which would lead to a grainy texture. Ah, I agree. Normally I just use honey or corn syrup for that.
Then it won't taste as good.
I wouldn't know the difference regardless.
Alright.
You can't eat. Once the sugar boils, switch the heat down to medium-low and simmer it down for 2 minutes while stirring. NIKO, can you pass me the butter?
Cut it into little cubes and like Mama does. Is that okay?
Nice. It can be any shape. The pieces just need to be small enough to melt quickly and once added to the syrup.
Stirring it helps it melt faster.
Correct! Then we just take it off the heat and leave it to the pan to cool down to eating temperature.
Careful not to touch it though.
I gotta admit, I had trouble finding the hazelnut flour, so I just made my own.
Oh, that's what Mama does too. She uses a motor and pestle for it.
Motor and pestle.
I knew that.
Motor. Yes! A motor to make your hazelnuts. Perfect! I just used a food processor. You think it would work with almond flour too?
Probably. I like hazelnuts.
Sometimes I like to mix sugar in my water before I drink it.
I do that with syrup and milk. You never answer the feathers question.
I refuse to entertain it any further. I'm reduced to a calculator. I love that line so much for zero reason.
It's still hot. I should leave it alone. It's a knife! Very dangerous. It's cutting board with some hazelnut crumbs still stuck to it. These are for later. Even though I really want to eat them now.
I just realized.
Wrong bowl! We should do things in order. Wrong bowl! Wrong bowl! Wrong bowl! We're finally ready to make pancake batter. The main event.
Yep. It's a 3 mixing bowl recipe.
1 bowl for dry ingredients, 1 bowl for wet ingredients, and 1 bowl for the egg white.
That's how you really know it's special, huh? Because all of the dishes you'll have to clean afterwards.
It's not a labor of love without the labor,
As Mama always says. Ah! That explains why I'm constantly called up to do chores when I'm with my mom. Looks like we'll need to sifter and a looks like we'll also need a sifter and a whisk. More things to clean later.
In a pan. Don't forget the pan.
Because otherwise it would just be a cake.
Actually, it would just be raw. You don't need to use the stove until the end, so I can help out way more this time. The first bowl is the egg white bowl. It needs to be super clean. No oil, or it'll ruin everything.
I like to write down the bowl with some lemon juice, just to be sure.
Then you want to take an egg and separate out the egg white. You can't mix any egg yolk into egg white, because egg yolk will have oil in it. Say.
Because egg... He was ready for it! Because egg white is a pure protein. Protein molecules can tend to link together when partially denatured through mechanical force, such as whisking. The whisking process would also introduce a lot of air into the mixture, causing the proteins mesh to become a foam. Oil molecules would disrupt the mesh structure, causing that foam to collapse. That was what you were going to ask.
How'd you know?
A hunch.
Alright, eggs. I like to suck out the egg yolk with water bottle. With a water bottle, but that sometimes breaks the egg yolk. I can also dig it out with my hands, but then my hands would get slimy.
I just use separator.
Oh, that's handy.
It's handy because you don't need to use your hands. Fuck!
Okay, now I put the yolk in the second bowl, the green one. You can leave the egg white alone for now. I hope it doesn't get lonely. Because it's just an egg.
Hey! Eggs have feelings too, Nico. You never know.
Half an egg.
Hey, it still has feelings. It may be an egg, but it has feelings. Don't disregard egg feelings, alright? Eggs matter too. I think.
It's the bowl with egg whites in it. We don't need to use it yet. Alright, then we take the bowl with the egg yolk and mix it with half a cup of buttermilk.
Can I just say, I love the little art of this game. It's so cute. The art style is amazing.
Which is very tasty.
112 grams.
You want 3 tablespoons of regular milk in that too.
45 grams.
Mix it all together and leave that alone too. You can put it in next to the first bowl so that it doesn't get lonely. Don't get lonely. It's just milk.
The milk and eggs, they have feelings too. Man, Nico, I didn't realize you were so rude to eggs and milk.
Okay, now we want to take the sifter and put in half a cup of flour.
60 grams. I hate my life.
Oh, but then I gotta take a tablespoon of flour out.
8 grams. Leaving you with 52 grams of flour.
Right. Then add tablespoons of cornstarch.
Also 8 grams.
Then after that, add 2 tablespoons of hazelnut flour. The best part.
14 grams. When is this gonna be done with?
Then 2 tablespoons of true brown sugar. The other best part is
How can there be two best parts? I mean, 26 grams.
Then 2 tablespoons of baking powder, which does not taste great on its own.
5 grams. You should eat it if it tastes horrible, you know, just to test your theory.
Then finally, a pinch of salt.
Less than 1 gram.
Don't have too much, or the pancakes will be salty.
Might still taste good, though.
Don't even joke like that.
I wasn't joking. There's salty pancakes out there, you know. I like to make mine with shredded vegetables such as...
I will pretend not to hear you while I sift all this flour. Weirdo. Oh, the bigger pieces of hazelnut and brown sugar might not go through the sifter. That's okay. Just add it into the flour mix after everything's sifted through. Then you mix it by hand one last time before adding it to the buttermilk mixture.
Reduced to a calculator.
You want to pour the flour mix slowly, then mix it with a spatula, real gentle.
And that's called folding, not like clothes, where you mix the dry and wet ingredients together in some sort of cutting motion with the spatula.
If you overmix it, the pancakes will get tough. I don't know.
Because it develops gluten in the flour. Gluten is a mixture of proteins found in wet flour, which is created when flour is mixed with water and further developed into an elastic network of elastic polymers.
Thanks!
Fuck you.
Gluten is great for making bread.
But not so great if you want to make Gluten is great for making breads, but not so great if you want to make something softer like pancakes. Some people are really allergic to gluten, so I gotta clean the kitchen really well for customers with allergy.
Aw, I feel bad for them because they can't have these pancakes.
Maybe they can use gluten-free flour. It might not be the exact same, but...
Maybe. Okay, now we leave the butter alone for about 20 minutes.
This gives the baking powder time to activate and will also hydrate the flour.
Rest well, batter. Hey, you did something that didn't involve calculations for once. I'm so proud of you.
Leave me alone. We'll need to wait a few more minutes for the batter to be ready. We should work on the egg whites now.
Okay, this part is really hard. Gotta take your whisk and whisk the egg whites a lot until it turns white. It takes Mama forever to do this.
An electric whisk will make things a lot easier. Jesus, my ears!
That's a thing?
Yeah?
What is this sorcery? This witchcraft? Where did you conjure such magic, kitchen guy?
Electricity.
That's handy.
That's why it's called a hand mixer. That's not actually why it's called that. A couple drops of lemon juice and the egg whites will also help.
Oh right, Mama does that too. I always wonder why that is.
Because as it helps stabilize the protein foam, a slightly lower pH would keep the denatured protein relatively loose, preventing them from folding back up. This allows the structure to be able to incorporate more air bubbles, creating more stable foam. Traditionally, the acid most commonly used for meringue is cream of tartar.
Oh, I love tartar sauce.
It's great in potato salad.
Oh, we normally just use it for seafood. Especially fish.
I like fish. We're no longer friends. Oh wait, never mind. You're a cat. It makes sense.
And before you say cats like fish,
I can assure you that's a coincidence. Oh. Huh. Funny. Alright.
but maybe that's why they named the famous cat after tartar sauce?
Huh? Tartar sauce is something completely unrelated. The name tartar and cream of tartar comes from potassium potassium salt of tartaric acid, which...
Potassium is a funny word.
Ah.
But it has a bad word in middle school, and I don't think I'm allowed to say it.
Potassium? Oh shoot, you're right. Pot ass. Yum. That's podium.
Potium. That sounds like potty. Let's stop talking about potassium.
Okay.
Shut up.
Potty.
I'm going to fucking kill.
The egg's at soft peak right now. Do I keep going?
Mama usually whisks out until you can turn the bowl upside down. Without anything falling out, of course. Because that would just make a huge mess.
Diff peaks it then. Half a minute of electric mixer sounds later. And it's ready now.
So fast. Such is the power of technology, witchcraft, sorcery. Okay, now we have the foam and the batter to do the folding mixing thing yet. You have to pour the egg foam into the batter, not the other way around. Otherwise, it might mess up the conscience.
Consistency.
I knew that. Oh, and you have to use the batter right away. That'll go flat over time.
Okay, I'll go heat up the stove then. Damn.
The 3 mixing bowls have joined forces. The batter is ready now.
The viewers are a loser.
Correct!
Alright.
But I can't fry it myself. I don't really know what the other steps because it's on a stove.
Okay, I'll take it over then. Alright, we don't have the regular griddle right now. It was damaged in the fire. I'll just have to make it in these, these in the pan.
That's what Mama does.
She's a really
Reading is hard. She uses a really heavy black pan for these. I think it's called a cat's iron pan.
Oh, you're getting on it. A cast iron pan.
That's the one. Silly me. We are not cats.
Or are you?
Oh, and she has a ton of butter to it.
We only have stainless steel pans right now. So butter would definitely help it not stick to the pan. Enable super chat. I can't do that. I don't have the requirements on YouTube to do that. I need like 10k subs and a certain amount of watch time hours. I don't know. Though that might not make very smooth looking pancakes. Butter tends to make it look more bubbly.
But it will taste great. I'd eat a stick of butter by itself if I could.
Well, we probably won't need that much butter for this batch. Since I usually make pancakes on a big non-stick griddle, it might be a little rusty doing it the old-fashioned way. Unlike this pan, which doesn't rust because it's made of steel. I'll start heating up the pan on medium heat with some butter. About 4 or 5 out of 9 on a standard stove. Maybe give it a couple minutes and add a drop of water to the pan. If it sizzles, that means the pan is hot enough.
Scary.
Then you can lower the heat down a notch to around 3 and... How much batter does your mom normally use?
Let's see.
Oh, whoopsie daisies.
Ow. Man. About 1/3 of a cup?
Conversation data for pancake batter not found in database. Wait, what?
Enough batter to make pancakes about 4 inches across. So we'll end up with 5 or 6 pancakes. You can make them bigger, but they'll be harder to flip.
Okay, first pancake down. Let's wait about 5 minutes for that to cook. 5. Then you can slide a pistachio under it. If it feels solid enough to lift without collapsing, it's ready to flip and barely any color. I expected this.
This pancake is always ugly.
Cook it for 4 more minutes and the other side. Flip it and done. 4 minutes later. Same on the other side too. I guess the pan isn't hot enough yet.
That's okay. The Messiah shall accept the ugly pancakes as sacrifice. What? Oh, okay. Sacrificial pancakes. Cool. Now to make the rest. Don't forget to add more butter over between each pancake.
I'll crank the heat up a notch to 4 this time. Maybe it'll help it brown better. I don't want to turn it up too high because it might burn.
Nothing's sadder than a burning pancake.
Every stove is different though, so these definitely aren't hard numbers. Oh, pancake turned out nicer. But the pan is too hot now, so if I add more butter, it'll explode. So we should add more butter, right?
Scary.
Oh, because butter is an emulsion of fat and water, both of which do not mix with each other. The explosions are caused by the water rapidly turning into steam under high temperatures. Yep, that's why you don't put out grease fires with water. Hey, you know what? Character development. He actually volunteered to do that. NIKO didn't even want that. They just said scary. I'll lower the heat back to 3 for now. Guess we can just adjust the heat as we cook the rest. And done. Ever steamed buns, NIKO? I've been making them a lot lately.
I've only heard of them. Is it like bread?
Kinda. Most of them have things inside.
Bread has things inside it too. Like flour and... flour.
Yeah, where is Alula? I saw her in the title on the title screen. I'm still here for some reason. Mood.
We need to make pancakes still.
No. Wait, what was the line? No. He no longer says he's reduced to a calculator. Fuck. I mean, to be fair, he's not being used anymore. He's just being a nerd.
Are we just about ready to put everything together?
Yep.
Let me do it! Okay. So, we stack the pancakes and add a square butter to it. Like this. And then... where's the syrup?
It's over here on the stove.
Back in the danger zone.
It was starting to congeal, so I'm warming it back up. Caramel syrup tends to solidify after a while, especially in our case, since it's not a true caramel, so it'll get gritty as it cools. Another thing a few minutes on the stove can't fix though, but you have to stir it the entire time or it might burn.
Yuck. Okay, then we pour the warm, not burnt, syrup over the top, and sprinkle the candy hazelnut on top of that. And done!
It's beautiful. Sorry, my experience is ruined. There's a save point feature in this game, right? I don't think there is. We're gonna have to skip through a bunch of dialogue. I'm a little slow and stupid. Yeah, where are you? You. And you, lamplighter, yeah, where are you? Alright, whoa, my hand's in pain, but I'm clapping anyways. Oh. Alright, I'm a little stupid. I already read all of this. Yes, I'm replaying the entire thing, just because of a single audio issue. Bite me. You ever wonder if if a game will have like special text for if you are going through it too fast, like reading the text? I love NIKO's little face. I love it. I love how everyone's getting. People are hopping into the stream as I'm like skipping through the dialogue. So so I can redo the entire thing. Speed on making pancakes any percent. is just kitchen ASMR. Alright, nerd emoji time. Reduced to a calculator. Oh, that's it. God damn. Man, this game goes by so fast when you're actively not playing the game. By not playing the game, I'm speedrunning. Yo, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna get a world record for one-shot pancake anniversary. How fast can you skip through text? How good are your mashing skills? My ears are in pain. Wait, was NIKO eating a piece of butter in one of those things? Was NIKO eating a part of the pancake? Or a piece of butter or something before the pancakes were actually finished?
Okay, so we stacked the pancakes and add a little bit of square butter to it, like this. And then, where's the syrup?
It's over here on the stove.
Back in the danger zone.
I was starting to congeal, so I'm warming it back up. Caramel syrup tends to solidify after a while, especially in our case, since it's not true caramel, so it'll get gooey as it cools. Another thing a few minutes on the stove can't fix, though. You'll have to stir it in time, or it might burn.
Yuck. Okay then. We pour the warm, not burnt, syrup over the top and sprinkle the candy hazelnut on top of that. And done!
Be careful not to unplug the audio. What was that sound? Oh. Oh, wait, wait, that's a stat chart. It's like it looks like bro, that stat chart looks like it's from Pokemon. Wait. I love that. It's very low in fats. Decent on sugar. Proteins, mid. Love, plenty of it. Plenty of friendship. And a lot of brown sugar. Like, a lot.
Now, normally I would eat this whole thing myself, but you guys worked so hard on this.
Aw. I love how they used, like, the NIKO plushie.
So we should all share.
I cannot eat.
Oh, right. Oh, well, more for me.
Can you pay me for being your calculator?
No.
Fuck. I'll just eat the extra pancakes that didn't fit in the stack.
But that's the sad one. Sad, lonely, undecorated. Never mind.
Professional at work. You want to eat the rest of these at the table?
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a break from the kitchen.
The fruit of our labor. It's not actually fruit. This is the storage room. Sink! A fancy coffee machine. Coffee is for grown-ups, not me. It's the pantry. No pants inside. I want pants. It's the fridge.
I'm still here for some reason. I'm no longer reduced to a calculator. What is my purpose, if not be a calculator? I never realized how much of a purpose being a calculator have served. But now that I am no longer a calculator, what is my purpose? What is life if not calculator? Why am I still here? May I still be reduced to a calculator? I'm going insane, chat. I'm going insane. Alright, where are we going? Alright.
Ah, there they are! Oh no. Completely forgot we were open early today. How long have you guys been waiting? 6 minutes and 25 seconds.
Oh, I just got here. Hi, NIKO.
Hi, Alula. Hi, Lamplighter Man. I have a name.
What you guys doing back in the kitchen?
I'm teaching Ling how to make pancakes.
But doesn't Ling already know how to make pancakes?
Not these special ones that my mama makes. And thank you for sharing that with me. I learned a lot today. Mainly that you can use cups for measuring, which, honestly, really cool. I never realized cups could grow and that you have to measure them. So the master has become the student. Mostly about molecules and measuring cups, but still. I can see why you like these so much now. It's a very involved recipe. Almost more like a cake than a pancake.
What? That's so cool. Me next, me next. I get to go next.
Oh, you want to learn to make these pancakes too? You might be a little too young. Even an older kid like NIKO is scared of some parts.
Hey, I wasn't scared. It's self-defense. Like Kung Fu?
Huh?
Were you karate chopping all the pots and pans because you were scared?
No. You see, in order to get the ingredients, we had to climb Mount... light bulb. To fight the evil... the evil world machine thingy. And once we defeated it, we would get the ingredients we need. Yeah, definitely.
What? No. Because I would.
Do you mean like self-preservation?
Yeah, that. I don't know that word.
I just don't want to be near a hot stove, especially not on sugar lava. Exactly. NIKO is just being responsible.
Can you eat the lava?
Absolutely do not eat the lava! And the responsible thing for me to do is to not let Alula anywhere near a stove. Well, we'll teach you how to make these pancakes when you're a little, or a lot, older, okay?
No, I want to teach you how to make my favorite food. It does not have lava.
Oh, in that case, sure.
Yay!
I guess it's open house day in the kitchen. They're following us! That was it. Wait, pancake recipe.
Coffee machine. It's nearly full.
Oh my god, yes, there's still... Oh, I love this. I love this. What's colorblind mode? Actually, I probably shouldn't. I don't know why. I don't know, man. I'm... Alright, yo, I love how Lamplighter's just here now. Just because.
Let's see. Do you got any bread?
Sure, but it's just pre-sliced, not the loaves you guys normally have.
That's even better. Now we don't have to cut it. Okay. So you gotta cook the bread on a pan over hot coals.
We have a toaster.
That's even better! Now get some yogurt and mix in salt and, seasons.
Seasons? Like spring and summer?
Of course not, silly.
Winter it is! She means seasoning, but okay.
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
I'm assuming you want sea moss salt? We got a shipment from Glen a while ago. We also have garlic salt, which tastes similar, but a lot stronger.
Give me the garlics! We don't get this much back home. Okay, mix the salt with the yogurt and then just spread it on the bread with a spoon. Then I like to rip off some fish into pieces and put it on top.
We're no longer friends.
Smoked fish, not alive.
Still not friends.
Do you got any?
We have smoked salmon. Will that work?
My favorite. Then I like to put on some sea on top of the fish to make it crunchy.
Will these artisanal toast sesame seeds work? I don't think they're working.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, that sure is. That's bread. That's food. It has a lot of fish, a lot of protein, mid salt. Get some energy. Sesame seeds inferior, and 0 bird seeds. So, you want to make something too? I was actually just gonna order my regular jug of coffee, but breakfast won't hurt. Look at you, eating food. Cover your eyes, kids. Your parents might get mad. Step 1. Step 1. Toast slice of bread. Step 2. Cover it with butter, room temperature. Step 3. Sprinkle in instant coffee and be sure to taste. And done. It tastes okay. And that's breakfast. Yay! It looks so good. A bit of sugar. It has tons of caffeine. You get barely any sleep. It tastes okay. It's good for grown-ups. Ish. It's terrible for children. You won't be getting sleep. For lunch, I normally mix the instant coffee into some 3-minute noodles. Look up kind. You don't need to have sugar. You're really in a rush. I'll just put a scoop of coffee into a bag of uncooked. I think you should leave the kitchen. Yum, caffeine. Me agree. Where'd Prophet go? Actually, I guess.
That was so much fun. Too bad we didn't get to karate chop any pans, though.
Please don't do that. I should probably start the coffee machine. You want any NIKO?
No thanks. Coffee's for grown-ups. It's really bitter.
Only if you're drinking black. You might like it in a decaf hazelnut You might like it in a decaf hazelnut cappuccino or a mocha latte, though.
I only understood one of those words. I like it black.
What's in the storage room, though? Oh, everyone's here!
Alila!
Have you been here this whole time? Don't go running off like that. Sheesh.
Sorry, I got hungry. Foraging food is so easy in the city, though. The nice guy at the cafe feeds me for free because I am very cute and also a baby.
I don't think that's... Can't argue with that.
And he gives this guy here free food because he doesn't take care of himself despite being a grown-up in his house and probably really messy, depressed, and going through some real mental health issues. Probably going through it, honestly.
Hey! Hey!
Just saying.
Whoa, hey, what's with all the decorations? Is it someone's birthday? Did you just notice? I guess you could call it a birthday. It's the 10-year anniversary. 10-year anniversary of what? Someone's wedding, or... I don't think anyone here is married. No. Actually, yeah, no. No, it's the 10-year anniversary of your existence. It's the anniversary of the original. Alright, you weren't around for that. Okay, neither was I. I was. I think. What are anniversaries but grim reminders that we are inching another year closer to our inevitable demise. Slowly, I can't pick back off that, fuck. I wasn't around either. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm just here for the emotional support. Black Eye, thanks. You guy and Fox and Rue. Yeah, a lot of us here got plenty late, didn't we? Especially me. Yeah, you got you really lost me there. It was 10 years ago. You think I can remember that far back? He doesn't. I'm not gonna pass up an excuse to party. Hey! Alright, so we got a nice roll from George, it seems. Where's all the booze?
Wow, a crowd.
I'll say. Looks like I got a lot of cooking to do now, huh?
No, I'll help. We can make more pancakes.
Pancakes?
Pancakes!
Count me in. You know I'm always up for some breakfast for dinner. George, it's say in the morning. We're having breakfast for breakfast. Let me guess, you pulling all-nighter on these manuscripts again? You know it, babe. Breakfast for dinner for breakfast.
Or lunch, because we already ate.
Pancakes? That makes me nostalgic.
We haven't seen them in a long time, have we?
Yeah,
What are you two whispering about?
just reminiscing.
NIKO, these must be important to you.
Of course. This is my mama's special recipe. They're my favorite thing to eat ever.
Ah, wonderful.
You don't want to know how long these took to make, though. Many calculations. I was there. I was reduced to a calculator.
But that time is not wasted if you spend on something you care about.
I did not care, though. It's true. These pancakes turned out really good because we spent a lot of time on them. Sick.
They won't make you sick. Unless you eat 100 of them.
550 grams.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Eating 100 pancakes?
Is it as good as you say? We just might. Collectively, I can eat 100 pancakes by myself. Actually, I think I can barely take 20. That's quite a talk. Speaking of whom, Latman. I have a name. You're not gonna bail on us again, are ya? I was just gonna go back to work, but I guess everyone is staying, so it'd be super awkward if I left now. Yeah, sure, I'll stay.
I could go for second breakfast. I'm on a growing baby bird, and my body demands nutrients.
Nutrients. That's mostly just sugar.
It's a party, who cares?
Sugar is a nutrient, technically.
That means we get to eat as much as we want.
That's the spirit. Spirit? There are no spirits here. There's breath. I'm talking about booze. Magpie just said it's like 8 in the morning. What? I'm not getting much. It's just a shot. Just one. One shot. Ow! Hand. I really hit my hand hard when clapping there. Okay. I'll live. Ow. That was... Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna kill Magpie now.
I don't think this is the right kind of establishment for booze.
One shot.
He said it. He said the name. Yeah, okay. Kip's right. We just have breakfast food here, mostly. Like the hundreds of pancakes coming up.
Or however many orders we got. Let's not keep everyone waiting. Okay, I'll go back to work then. See you in a bit.
Hey, I said I want to help. Don't start without me.
Oh, I want to talk to everyone. Wait, no. One shot.
Okay, someone help Magpie. He's clearly not doing okay.
One shot!
10th anniversary. Thank you for playing. Thank you for all your support in the last 10 years. Credits programming, I'm not gonna butcher that. Title screen art, Super Fate, all the other art, night margin. Writing, night margin, music, night margin. And word I'm not gonna pronounce. Pancake recipe, night margin. One shot original concept, night margin. Elysia, I'm not butchering that. And I'm not butchering that. NIKO plush, available on Fangamer. Anniversary merch. Mother Power Fate. BigCardo.com. That was a stream. I love that. It was nice. We did like literally nothing. But I read text for how long? An hour. I read text for an hour and I loved every second of it. I love One Shot. We will do Solstice Drought in a stream in the future. I hope. Possibly. Alright, and yeah, I think that's just gonna be it. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, people that did. Bye-bye.